fun live Q&A. I can't wait to share with you all these amazing things. So I just want to make sure I can hear you and you can hear me. Well, I guess you can hear me and I can know that you hear me. I had a little bit of a technical difficulty set up here in Spain, which is where I celebrated my 26th birthday. So I'm just making sure that you guys can hear me okay. Just let me know in the comment box that you are seeing me live, okay? And then I can't wait to get started. I'm very, very, very excited. So this is going to be an uncensored live Q&A. Hi, so excited that you're here. So excited. Amazing. All right, so this is the time where you're going to put any questions you have about myself in the comments, and I will answer these. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, so now's the time to ask me anything. If you don't know me and you're like, this is a bit random, I don't even know you, Jasmine. So I guess a couple of main facts are obviously my name is Jasmine Manke, and I am a success mentor for female coaches and consultants, and I help them create six-figure business empires online, taking their business offline to online, whatever they like. I'm very excited. My strategies actually also seem to be proven offline too, because one of the fun facts and most random ways I actually was able to get clients, hello everyone, was swimming in the ocean. So I guess that's a little fun fact about my business strategies. They work anywhere, anytime, all the time. And it was really fun. I was swimming in the ocean, sharing about what I do for business. And she's like, oh my God, that's me. I'm a female coach. I've been struggling with getting clients. I have been stuck for ages. Can you please help me? And then she literally joined my Facebook group the next day. By the way, if you're not in my Facebook group, please join me. This Q&A was supposed to be only in my group. But I thought, I kind of wanted to share this. Usually the trainings are only in my group though. So here's the link to join, jasminemanke.com/group. You're more than welcome to join. And like I said, it's time for Q&A. So I'm going to give the floor to you ladies, whoever is watching. Ask me anything. I will be highlighting the questions here, and then we are going to take it. Let's have some fun. Let's connect. Let's see what things you'd like to know. So when you first created your program, how many times did you edit it? I know progress over perfection, but could use some advice here because I'm creating my content. Okay. So what I really, really love is I actually, in my first introduction module, I was dancing and I was sharing my Level Up song by Ciara in the introduction module, and I was dancing around and I had a Zara etiquette at the back of my dress. And I filmed the video and it was perfect and all of that. And then I realized when I was dancing and revisiting the edits that I had this stupid price tag at the back of my video and you could see it. So I thought, okay, in order to be 100% authentic and honest, I am going to follow through and practice what I preach. So I took my camera out once again and I did a little video snippet, and I said, you know what, Queen, I thought about editing this video and I thought about doing it, but I practiced get the MVP, minimum viable product, out there in order to be not be a perfectionist, but to have progress. So I actually did that, and I don't actually edit them. I actually put them out there. I cut certain things on YouTube videos, but this is 100% live. You're watching this 100% live, or maybe you're watching the replay. Let me know in the comments, #replay. But I don't edit. I do it and I get it done. I speak from my heart. I show up 100% authentic, and that's me. Practice makes better, not perfect, but hey. How did you get your first client? Have you ever been working for free? If so, how did you get out of the free working race? I unintentionally was working for free without realizing it when I was stuck at my love it live at work. Hashtag live at work, guys. That was totally me. So I was actually live at work for a couple of years, giving my co-workers feedback in terms of what they should be doing with their private life and things like that, because people usually tend to always ask me for advice. So when I was 17 years old, I was appointed head of house at my boarding school, and I was actually taking care of 38 girls in boarding school at only age 17. So it was my job to actually go out there and help these ladies, children, basically girls from 13 up till 18, and answering questions. So I have always been that type of person that people go to for help. So I've really enjoyed it. And I never realized that that was called coaching. Only later on, when I found my coaching certification. So I'm an IPAC coach. I've done IPAC. Bruce Snyder's a good friend of mine. He's absolutely amazing. So I decided to do his coaching certification, and then I actually did my coaching certification in 3 mods. I did mod 1 in London. When I walked into the mod 1, I decided I was meant to be doing this full time. I was meant to be making this happen, and I decided to quit my job. So I was working towards that, quitting my job, leaving my ex-boyfriend, leaving everything behind, leaving away, and moving forward. So the other thing that then led me to my first client was when I was doing mod 2. I did that in LA, and I started to connect, and I was like, hey, I should be making connections. I should be, leveraging my connections of, building friendships and partnerships, collaborations. And I didn't even think that I could get clients out of that. But in mod 3 in Chicago, I did a little bit of a role play and a coaching exercise. So the guy that I was coaching with, I was coaching him around perfectionism, about fear of imposter syndrome, about helping him get out of it. It was an incredible gentleman. He was a 50-year-old doctor from Chicago. And after our little role play in the coaching certification mod 3 in Chicago, he actually, when I handed him my business card, he actually asked me, Jasmine, are you currently taking on clients? I would love for you to coach me, actually start my business and help me with my website, set up my business cards and all these kind of things. You seem so professionally already connected. I would love to know about that. So that was my first client. I actually never officially coached for free, only in my modules. I was very fortunate. It was my first one-on-one client. Then I had 2 more one-on-one clients after that. But then I started my first version of the Confident Boss program, which was helping female entrepreneurs overcome fear and gain confidence. And it was the first version. I had 3 clients in my group. One was from Germany, one was from Monaco, and one was also from Los Angeles. And it was a beautiful first round of my program. I did not teach business strategy back then because I wasn't there yet. But the more I grew, the more interactions I had for my own business, and more women wanting to sign up to work with me, I said, you know what? I should be doing this. Then I hope this answers your question, by the way. So I can actually ask, how did I get out of this free working race? I didn't actually do it for free, because I always saw the value, even with my first client, even though it was a good premium price. So my first client, I actually charged $3,000 for one-on-one sessions, for 12 one-on-one sessions. He could have gotten better results. He even told me, he said, if you would have charged me 10K or something, I would have gotten the work done faster. So that was that. My mindset was set. I'm like, okay, wow. So I definitely was undercharging. Rather, you're charging for your clients to have the leverage, to have the skin in the game of them showing up and making it happen. I wasn't always confident in myself, but because he really approached me and he saw that and he had belief in me, it was quite easy for me to leverage that. And that taught me a lot about who I want to work with, what type of clients, making sure they're coachable, resourceful, and all these beautiful things. What other questions do we have? Okay, put your questions in the chat box. I see you. I want you to ask questions so I can answer them. What are 3 most important learnings this year taught you? That is such a beautiful, beautiful question. during this very special year, so I turned 25 last 7th of December. I was at Date with Destiny in West Palm Beach. And it taught me that life happens while you're busy making other plans. I had my entire year mapped out to the maximum. It completely shifted. My entire year shifted. I'm sure for everyone, it shifted with the coronavirus. Life is busy. Life happens while you're busy making other plans. So that's the thing. You want to think about that, right? Now, the other thing that I would say actually is, number one, life is happening while you're busy making other plans. Now, the other thing that I would recommend is know that life is happening for you, and it is not happening to you. You got to show up and believe that whatever is happening, you have to surrender. And don't get stressed, because if you're stressed, you're arguing with what is. You have to accept the circumstances that you're at. You can't fight with them. And I have a really, really great question I'm dying to answer. Do you have service guilt? 3K seems a lot. I can't wait to answer that question. Bear with me. I can't wait to reply to you. Okay, number 3. So number 1 is obviously focusing on the now, the present. Focusing, number 2, on things happening for you rather against you. There is never... This is a very weird person telling me. I can't see you guys' names, by the way. I don't know what's happening. I wish I could see you guys' names. Some of the questions are getting a little bit weird, but it's quite funny. I'm gonna anyways. Okay, so number 3 is age is just a number. I've had clients join the Confident Boss Academy, and they were saying that I am basically an 80-year-old, and I'm just hiding in my 26-year-old body being blonde, but I have the wisdom of an 80-year-old. And so I decided age is just a number. I'm not going to age one more year, but I will forever be who I am, and time is endless, and I'm really excited. So let me answer this beautiful question. Do you have service guilt? 3K seems a lot. Well, I would like to ask you, how much is it costing you every single month of not getting the clients that you should be making, right? The clients that you should be getting. So, for example, one of my clients, Marsha, she was able to make 21,000 in 30 days after signing up. So whatever she invested, which is, a different program now, but still, it has cost her 21K that she wouldn't have made if she wouldn't have invested with me. So I think if my coaching actually represents the value and actually helps other people get to the results, then that's very, very successful, right? And you should be investing in something. It's like putting money in the Manke Bank, right? And you say, okay, I'm going to put 3K in, or 5K in, or 10K in, or 50K in, or just 1K in, or maybe just 500K in. But if I know that I'm going to get 50K out of it, or I'm going to make 100K or hit 6 figures, wouldn't it make sense for you to invest that money into yourself and actually show up? Because to me, it totally makes sense. I mean, in the end, it's up to you to decide that. Is it worth it for you to make 6 figures or not, right? In the end, that's your decision. But great question. Thank you so much for asking. Okay, perfect. So let me just see. Okay, we have more questions. Do you have any rituals, or what your daily routines to be most effective and satisfied? 100%. So without me working out, I would get a little bit stressed because things are just happening, right? They're happening for us. But not everything always goes the way I expect it to, because that is life, right? It's normal and it happens. But in the end, I always make sure that I sleep, and I really focus on my sleep, of making sure that my own personal needs are getting met, so I can show up and help hundreds of women online. Because if my needs aren't getting met, my cup is not full, it is very hard to pour from an empty cup. It's like trying to ride a car when there is no fuel in the tank. You're just going to break the machine, right? So definitely getting enough sleep, staying hydrated. I drink at least 2 to 3 liters every single, probably more like 3 liters plus every single day. And then I also make sure I always get some movement in. I always work out. If I don't feel like working out, I'll try to do some yoga. If I don't feel like yoga, I'll try to have a dance party at my house, right? So I really focus on staying high vibe, on focus on moving forward in terms of really getting my own needs met, of being high vibe, of being in a good position first, right? So this is really, really important. Yeah, so let me just keep on answering. Do you have rituals? What is your vision, my vision for my business? So my vision, thank you so much for the comments. Thank you. So yeah, my vision for my business is being always 100% truthful. So being 100% honest when I show up online, offline, whatever, because I think it is important in a world of a lot of fakeness and a lot of stuff out there. I promise myself and others out there that I'm always gonna, whatever I say, I'm gonna stand to it. Whatever I say will always be 100% the truth, because I think it's important to show up with 100% integrity. I always lead by compassion. I want to make sure that all women out there are feeling understood and their needs are being met in terms of joining my program, my academy. I focus on helping them the best of my abilities. My vision for my business is, really, really helping as many women as I can become financially independent, of doing what they really love, because I've been stuck in a job which I did not enjoy. And now I want to help as many women out there to live their dreams and make it a reality, and even get out of debt as well. So this was a question: how do you invest when you're swimming in debt? I know that it is very tough, and I can really, really tell you that it is quite a tough situation to be in debt. I've had many clients who have been in debt, but I have many, many clients who have gotten out of debt because they have been getting resourceful. So in the end, when investing in coaching, you want to make sure you are investing in the right coach that has already proven to have helped other women, or whatever, your niches, achieve the results that you are after, of seeing the proven facts. And like I said, I'm always going to be 100% truthful. So I actually make sure that, we get on the phone call with you first, and we kind of see where you at, where you want to go. And I don't want to take anyone's money. And I have trained incredible ladies on my team who will assess whether the academy, the Confident Boss Academy, will help you and will 100% be the best fit for you. If you implement the modules and you're coachable and you're resourceful and you are making it happen, will be the best fit for you or not. So that is something that I can tell you. I can only tell you there is a lot of success stories out there where people did not have the money. It's never a lack of resources. It is a lack of resourcefulness. What if that investment is the last investment you will ever have to make in yourself and get you out of debt forever? That's the best question to ask yourself. So I learned that from Tony Robbins. I did the Platinum Partnership with Tony Robbins. So one of the top takeaways from that was really knowing that we all have access to become resourceful, and we can always find the resources if we are willing to do so. So I hope that makes sense. Obviously, I don't know your specific situation and all of that, but I'm happy for you to DM me and connect about that too. Okay, I'm creating my program and I'm debating on pricing because of my target market. Most of the individual are starting out, so I'm wondering if $600 for a 12-week course plus some one-on-one coaching is acceptable for them and for me as well. Now, because unfortunately, I can't really see who this is from, so I don't know who you are, darling. But what I can tell you is it depends whether you are solving a problem that will save them $600 worth of whatever the transformation is that you're offering. So I am happy to answer more of these questions in my Facebook group when I can ask you, or actually even better, send me a message and I'd be happy to assist you that way, because then I can ask you about what your niche is, what your specific vision is, and what the outcome is that you provide for your specific clients, and whether what you should be going for as well. I also have incredible YouTube videos as well. Thank you so much. Somebody said happy belated birthday, Queen. Thank you so much. By the way, I have something really fun that I prepared. Let me just put this on. And look at this. So I put on, oh, I hope that it's not going to put any alarm off, actually. I'm a little bit scared about that. I was going to prepare that. Actually, I'm not going to do it, just in case. So I had this prepared for you, but on a second note, I'm going to play it safe. And I had not a 62, but a 26. I don't know which way it is because it is mirroring. Prepared for a little celebration, but I just want to make sure I'm not setting off any alarms in this house. So yeah, let me get back to the questions. Thanks so much for asking those questions. Very interesting. So yeah, DM me your questions about the one-on-one offer, please, and about the pricing. I would love to get to you. Okay, what was the biggest lesson so far you've learned in the coaching industry? Sounds a bit of a tough one, but I think the biggest lesson. So it's not the biggest lesson because I believe that there's many, many lessons. I wouldn't say there's one big lesson, but I would, because there is so much stuff out there, filter what you consume. You wouldn't eat, a Big Mac every single day either, because obviously you might gain weight from that. So by filtering what you consume mentally, it also will shape the results that you will have and the outcomes. So you want to make sure you only listen to people that actually have the proven results that you want and that you align with. Don't just listen to everyone out there, because there is a lot out there. So be very intentional with what kind of information you actually consume and put into your head, because otherwise you're going to be very stuck with trying to select who you should listen to, because people are pulling you this way, people pulling you that way, and it's going to be a big mess, and I don't want that for you. So I hope that makes sense. Okay. Then how many paid programs do you offer right now? So I have the Confident Boss Academy, and that is my main offer right now, because I believe in the power of focus, and I want to make sure that I provide the best service and best coaching possible and mentorship to the clients going through the Confident Boss Academy. So I definitely recommend that, if you want to know more about that, just comment below, or actually send me a DM. I think the DMs are going to be quite much better, because that way I can actually connect with you personally after this live stream as well. So that is the main one. But again, I only offer it to ladies who I believe are going to get the results that they're after. That's why I always start with asking a couple of questions about you, because otherwise I believe it is malpractice to just offer someone something just to get a sale. I don't believe in that, and that's not what I teach in the academy either. I believe in finding out whether the Confident Boss Academy is the right best fit for you to get you to your results. The Confident Boss Academy is not about me and about my stuff. It is more about how can I personally help you build your dream business as well. Okay, so let's see. Do you have a certification when you first started? Yes, I did. I have a coaching certification. I have a bachelor for international business, and I have another bachelor for French and Spanish. So I've got 2 bachelors. I've got 1 master for psychology, mental health, neuroscience. I've got experience in the real estate industry for a hedge fund, which was not that fun, but was very, very helpful in learning how to run a business for real, and also being able to connect, being able to connect with others. And then I did my coaching certification of being a certified professional coach with IPEC. I'm also ICF approved and all these beautiful things. But again, in the end, you don't need a just certified coach. What's going to help you get the results is actually leading by example and actually showing you that that coach is actually getting the right results for you too. Yes, so I hope that makes sense. Integrity is limitless. Soul work, 100% as well. I can't wait for my call with Destiny. You. Amazing. Excited to hear that. What is your business plan for 2021? I am going to enjoy the incredible results from all my clients all over the world, sending us thank you messages, celebration messages, that they have achieved the best results so far. We are going to enroll incredible clients consistently into our business because that is what we teach. So we track what we teach. We're going to be helping as many women as possible hit their goals. So that is my business vision. I really have a clear vision. Obviously, I have specific numbers as well to reach, but in the end, I'm always being guided, and I do work a lot with my intuition. So I do actually follow what I feel in the moment of letting me guide of moving forward. Hi, how are you doing? So excited that you're here. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I hope that I can travel again. I'm hoping to celebrate New Year's Eve in Dubai. If, Corona allows. My mom actually surprised me for a birthday trip to Dubai. I have a couple of things that I'd love to be doing. I have a few business plans as well that include some incredible people out there as well. So I can't wait to make that happen as well. But again, remember, we can't have that many plans, mainly doing online. I'm going to be hosting an intention setting workshop as well on January 3rd. So that's going to be in my group. Remember, if you're not in my group yet, make sure you join jasminemenke.com/group. It's going to be really, really awesome. And yeah, so let's see. Who else do we have? Okay. Do we have more questions? Yeah. Do you have a mentor? Absolutely. I have multiple mentors. I always believe every single coach needs a coach. Every single mentor needs a mentor. I always believe from learning from others. I always am willing to grow. I always invest in myself, in my mind, in my body, in my soul, whatever I can do to be the best version of me. I always make sure to invest time and money and energy. And that's my tip to you. If you want people to invest in you, you have to be willing to invest in yourself first. So that is the number one tip that I can give you. If you are considering and investing in yourself, you always get 100% of the return. It is important you invest into the right system, in the right things. And I can tell you, if you want to know more about how you can hit 10K a month, and what you want to be doing, be happy to reach out and we can see whether we can help you or not. And I'll be really honest with you. So that's the thing. Honesty really is one of my superpowers, clarity, purpose, and really pointing you into the right direction. So do we have more questions available right now? I would love to answer a couple of more. Do you use EFT for mindset shifting? I have in the past, not recently, but it's definitely something that I love doing. Another incredible entrepreneur, Gabby Bernstein, she teaches EFT, and that inspired me. I did a lot of EFT back in 2017, so that was really awesome, and it helped me a lot as well with stressful situations. So I hope that makes sense. Okay, ladies, so do we have some last questions going? I have time for a couple of more questions. If you want, go ahead, ask me those questions right now. I have had so much fun in the meantime. I can really tell you it's been really fun. I hope that you got a lot of your questions answered so far already. And I'm always open and happy to connect as well with you. So yeah, let's just see. Who else do we have here? How was your first Tony Robbins event? Oh my God, it was terrifying. I was such an introvert, and this event was only 2 years ago. I was so shy to connect with anyone. People started hugging people, and my mom always hugs people, and she's always like that. And I'm like, oh my God, there's other people like my mom. She's not the only one. High-fiving people, smiling at people, jumping up and down. And my first Tony Robbins event basically taught me that energy creates energy. So when you're tired, amazing. Keep on moving forward. Keep on making that happen. So yeah, Tony Robbins was really, really fun. I connected with incredible people. We decided to actually sign up for the Platinum Partnership, and then we did 16 events in 12 months. And it was absolutely insane. And my first event was the longest event. We stayed up until 5 a.m. on some nights. And it was 6 days long and 6 nights, obviously. So yeah, how many people are now in my team? We are about 8 lovely ladies in my team, and I am very, very grateful for each and every one of the ladies in my team who make it possible every single day to run this incredible company. Next question, was it hard for you to make the decision to start coaching? It was the easiest decision it was the easiest decision I've ever made in my life because I knew it was the right decision. And I actually hear this, some of my friends who got married, they always say that, the easiest decision to make is when you get married, because either you'll know or you don't. So if the decision is easy, and I'm a huge fan of following the path of least resistance, you just know in your gut if something is for you, and you know if it's not. So that's the thing. You just got to trust your gut and make it happen, and get the support to actually learn from people, get a mentor, get success support, have a collaboration, get out there, consume free stuff until you can afford to invest in yourself, find the resources. You got to make it happen. I also made it happen. I rented my place on Airbnb out. I didn't have the money to invest. I had to stay in friends' houses. Thanks again, friends. Right? I had to make it happen. It wasn't always easy, but the decision was easy because I had that fire burning in my heart. And I knew that if I was able to turn this off and pull this off, anyone could with my help and my support. And I just have this insatiable passion for helping women out there, which drives me every single morning. It doesn't even matter what day it is, what the weather's like, if I feel like getting up. The one single question I always ask myself every single morning is, where will my clients be if I don't help them make this happen? So I had a good question here, actually. Sorry, Mika, I didn't see this one. Did you ever deal with relationship issues during building your biz? So actually, in the past, the majority of my time of building my business, I was single. So relationship issues, I'm thinking you think about it. So I think attracting a partner that understands your passion and who doesn't take it personal, that it will require you a lot of time away. But it is also your responsibility to be present in the moment with them and actually asking them. Okay, she just popped on. Awesome. So, it is tough sometimes because obviously, like I said, you have to make that decision, and you have 24 hours in the day. And this is the classic scenario that I always give as when my clients are like, I don't have the time. I'm like, Beyonce has 24 hours in the day and she's killing it. Jennifer Lopez has 24 hours in a day and she's killing it. And she's got kids and she's married and she's all these things. So it's more about priorities and planning and being very understanding of your partner's needs as well. And he or she also being understanding of your needs too and your requirements. But I think it is a balance as well. And again, I'm in Spain right now, celebrating my birthday here, enjoying time off, enjoying working as well. It's a balance, but I get to spend time with you guys. I get to connect with you personally, like a one-on-one connection. I get to connect with you emotionally and be in this relationship with you too, right? This thing, what we're doing right here, this is a relationship too. We are building a relationship right now. So you have so many relationships in your life with your clients, with your personal relationships, with your mom, your dad, whoever you have in your life. So you also need to make sure you have a relationship with yourself, but always make sure that you prioritize and you show up to the best of your abilities without losing your own needs as well and forgetting about yourself. So I hope that answered your question. I adored your question, though. Thank you so much. Okay. How many hours are you personally coaching per week? So in my Hire program, I offer one-on-one support via Voxer. So they send me voice notes. I'm a huge fan of talking, in case you haven't noticed, guys. And they can send me messages via Voxer, and then I can connect with them and give them coaching. So I don't actually calculate the time, but I make sure I plan it in my day and I show up personally. Then I do weekly live Q&A calls as well, group coaching calls. So I would say on average around 5 hours per week. Live Q&A calls. That includes all my paid clients of actually who enrolled into the academy as well. And then the other thing as well is the Voxer support and me showing up live and things like that. But yeah, so I hope that answers your question. And then also we have other coaches on my teams as well to make sure we answer copywriting questions, Facebook ads questions, scaling questions, technical support questions. We've got co-working spaces in the Confident Boss Academy to make sure we answer tech questions. That's why I have my beautiful team. We also have accountability calls as well to make sure that you have and you're hitting your goals and you have all the support that you need. So I hope that makes sense. What's your biggest goal for 2021? Is to be healthy and to be continuously wealthy and very happy and just showing up, just leading my way, hitting my goals daily and taking it step by step. I got a comment, love your live sessions. Thank you so much. I love these too. They're really, really fun as well. So Katerina says, it's difficult these days to start your own business. Is that a question or was that a statement? Especially if you don't have money. Yes, I can see that viewpoint. So this is the viewpoint. It's difficult to start your business if you don't have money. What's another way to look at this? Because I don't have money, it would be great to build something and it gives me more leverage to succeed and show up there. Because I don't have the money, this is the time to level up and make it happen. Because I don't have the money right now, that is why I'm going to invest in myself to make it happen, to get the money, because I am choosing. You can either choose to accept your situation and be where you're at and continuously being where you're at, or you're going to use your current situation and build leverage. And I'm saying that with so much love because I've been in that situation where I was like, I don't have the money. I don't have the time. I'm exhausted. I hate my job. I don't enjoy my relationship, blah, 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 right? But I'm like, okay, Jasmine, good for you. Now, are you going to use that and make that your comeback story and make that, this is the time to level up and make it happen or not, right? That's the thing. So you're absolutely welcome. I'm glad you asked. Another question as well. Do you have a spiritual practice? Yes. I would like to call myself spiritual. I do go on spiritual retreats. Actually had one retreat planned myself that I wanted to host for 12 incredible ladies in Bali in May last year, 2020. But, well, I'm already in 2021, you guys. 2020 in May. Unfortunately, I couldn't make that happen because of the COVID, but that is still happening. Stay tuned if you want to come. And I have a spiritual practice for myself. Sometimes it is sitting in silence and listening to my inner being and connecting with myself, my inner guidance system of really channeling what I need to channel, what I want to channel. And then the other practice that I do is meditating. For sure, meditating is just gorgeous, and some say it is silence. I truly believe there is a difference as well, but I'm not going to get into too much of those details. And you are so welcome. I am so glad I did this live as well. It's been very fun. And yeah, so if you have more questions, now is the time to please ask me those questions. I would absolutely love to answer the questions, and yeah, let me know. Would love to learn more about your future retreat plans and vision. I would also love to offer retreats and collaboration with other boss babes. Amazing, Mika. Just send me a DM as well. I'm gonna make sure to screenshot your name as well, but make sure you go ahead and send me a message. It's quite hard to explain right now. But yeah, how did you start building your dear team? Do you recommend building a team first to help or only once you're making money? I recommend you make money first and then you hire one VA that is kind of like an integrator. She's able to do a lot of things. She's probably not an expert at one thing, but she is able to make a lot of things happen very fast. So I recommend you make some money, you get some clients, you get the right strategy, you use the money you would actually pay for someone else. I recommend you actually use that money to invest in yourself, into a business strategy. And then I actually have a VA checklist in my academy as well, which I hand to my clients. I say, look, these are the things you could be outsourcing. This is what your VA could be doing. Here's how you would implement it as well. Here is a website that I recommend You can hire somebody. Here, the criteria as well. But first, I would recommend to bring some money in, because I'm always a huge fan about, making sure that your business has a ROI, a return of investment, that you are able to not only have an expensive hobby, but you're actually having a sustainable business, can, have a mapped out system of being able to quit your job at some point, of moving forward, and all these beautiful things as well. So I have a question from Mona, and she asked, how are you? Thank you for asking me. I'm a little bit hot from sitting here with the ring light. I feel a connection. I feel this is a new beginning. I've been seeing a lot of 999s everywhere, which mean that it's the end of one chapter. And I feel grateful. I feel at peace. I feel very, very excited, and I'm just really filled with joy and happiness. Thank you for asking me, Mona. How are you, darling? Thanks for asking me. Okay, so let me just double check. Do we have more questions? I'm getting a lot of happy birthdays. Thank you so much. I would love to light my candles, but I'm a little bit afraid of the fire thingy here, the fire extinguisher. So the extinguisher. Oh God. Anyways, so do we have more questions? Or if not, that's totally cool. I have had so many amazing questions already. Thank you for asking these questions. Make sure that you join me next week in my group for the live. I host weekly lives in my group. I'm going to make sure to put the link here one more time in case you haven't joined me yet. JasmineMenke.com/group. If you want to know more and you want to ask me, tell me more about your day. Oh, you're so sweet, Katarina. I've had a really beautiful day. I had a live Q&A. Absolutely welcome. Here's my group as well. So for those ladies joining me on IG, the link should be in my bio for now as well. I'm going to make sure to put it here as well. Make sure you request to join. I do a lot of free live coaching threads. I do live Q&As as well, and all these beautiful things. How did you meet Fahad? Oh, I just did, I met him at the Platinum Partnership, and we also went skiing together in Vancouver. So here's a dear friend of mine. We met him through Tony Robbins, a mutual friend. So yeah, I was a speaker at the Unstoppable Mastermind with Fahad Khan, who is Canada Prime Marketing. He's awesome, and Canada's Prime Marketing. Happy birthday, wish you the best. Thank you so much, Katarina. Thanks everybody for hopping on here. And I am very grateful to have you on here. And like I said, see you next week in my group as well. And I can't wait to connect with you all very, very soon. Sending you so much love. Mwah. Thanks, everybody.